Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here this evening. My name is Allison Caravano. I am the coordinating supervisor of visual and performing arts and TV production here in the Parsippany School District. It is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to this exciting event, and I would like to take a second to thank the Parsippany Education Foundation for their generous grant, which made not only this evening possible, but this afternoon's masterclass and workshop for over 1,000 Parsippany Troy Hills students possible as well. I'd like to thank our band directors, Mr. Mike Iapika, Mr. Greg Delakian, for organizing the grant, and I'd also like to thank Ms. Neglio and Ms. Christensen for all their help also orchestrating this event this evening. Thank you to our superintendent, Dr. Sargent, our assistant superintendent, Dr. Mulrooney, and our Board of Education for their continuous support of the arts here in Parsippany Troy Hills. You are in for an absolute treat this evening, and thank you for being here to support our student musicians, and thank you for your support of the arts and for encouraging your children to continue in their musical journeys. Without further ado, I'm going to turn the program over to Mr. Iapika.
So one person that also needs to be thanked is Ali Caravano for all of her help coordinating every school in the district and transportation and everything to make today happen. So thank you so much. And now, without further ado, on the stage before you is the Lucky Chops.
Students ranging from elementary school all the way to some very talented high school students, and it was an amazing experience. So we just want to say we're grateful to be here today. We believe in music education. We are products of our high school band class in New York City, where we were students 15 years ago. So it's a testimony to the power of music education and the influence, the impact it can have on students' lives. We're living proof. So we just want to start the show by saying thank you to you supportive parents and to all you amazing educators for encouraging these students to play music, because you don't know what kind of an influence and what kind of an impact you're making on their lives. We're living proof of that, so we just want to say thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you. That song was an original composition by our trumpet player. It's called Traveler Number 1. And earlier today, when we were having our presentation for the students, we talked about writing original music, which sometimes can sound a little bit frightening if you're a young musician. Honestly, even if you're old musicians like us, it's frightening. But we told the students that it doesn't have to be that complicated. Anybody can write a song, even if it only has one note. And it's not a joke, it's actually serious. You can write a song with one note. Think about some grooves that you have that you've heard before that's just a rhythm, like dun 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 dun, something like that. Just one note can be the impetus to write a song. So just to give you a little bit of our lesson that we shared with the students, now we're sharing it with you, and we want to hear all your original songs after the show. We're going to keep it going with another original by our saxophonist, Darrow. This one is a dance number, so we should have mentioned before, but if you feel like clapping your hands, if you feel like stomping your feet, or if you feel like getting up and dancing in the aisles, hey, it's all good with us. Maybe this song will do the trick. It's called Without You for Tonight. about it for our saxophone section? Garo Baruzzi on the baritone sax, Rogers Charles on the alto saxophone. So I mentioned earlier we got our start when we were in our high school band program a long time ago, 15 plus years. And shortly after we graduated high school, we began playing in the subways of New York City. Our parents were very proud of us. But by doing that and by putting out our passion into the streets of New York, the subways of New York, it made its way across the internet and, as a result, around the world. And maybe some of you have seen some of our videos of us playing in the subways. We kind of put our own spin on some cover songs, some old good ones, some favorites that you may have heard before, but we like to play them maybe in a way you've never heard before. So we're going to play a couple of those covers for you today, and we're going to start with one by the Jackson 5. So if you know the words to it, you can sing along. That's cool with us. And if your voice is a little rough, maybe just dance. Just kidding. We believe everyone has a beautiful voice. So sing and dance along. Anyway, this one is called I Want You Back. So we didn't play this next song when we did our clinic with the students earlier today, and we really should have, because it's actually featured in an Xbox video game. And I mean, if that doesn't get your kid to play music, I don't know what will. But it's a song written by our sax player. It's called Full Heart Fancy, and it's in the game Forza Horizon. Who's heard of that game? Okay, all right, we got some fans in the house. So in that game, you can listen to this song while you're driving a race cart through the deserts of Mexico. So if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. But anyway, maybe you'll think about that as you hear this song, driving through the deserts of Mexico. Full Heart Fancy. Thank you very much. All right. we played really loudly for you, so now we're going to mellow it out just a little bit before we explode all the way up, once again, joined by some very talented students. But before we get there, we're going to slow it down, take you way back before we were born, if you can believe it. It's that old. This is one by Ben E. King. Maybe some of you know it. It's called Stand By Me. We hope you enjoy.
Well, before we get ready for the big event, which we are very, very excited for, we're going to leave you with one more, which is quite a bit more up on the energy level than that last one. Is that okay with you all? All right, be careful what you wish for. We're going to take you back to the New York City subways for this special rendition of Funky Town. The show's not over yet. Get ready. The main event is about to happen. We're going to start inching our way towards total, incredible orchestration, one step at a time. We're going to invite a couple students now, some brave individuals who they told their teachers they want to improvise on their instruments, make up stuff on the spot with us. So we want you to give them a really warm round of applause because that's not easy to do. So show them some love. Who are our brave souls? Make your way up to the stage because we're about to jam together. It's a big deal to put yourself out there, making up improvisation on the spot on your instruments. So y'all are really cool for doing this. And while they get set up, I would like to introduce our sousaphonist. Her name is Nora Nalepka, and she's got a secret about where she's from. Nora, what's your secret?
I'm from North Jersey myself. I'm from Essex County in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Woo-hoo! That's right. I went all through Bloomfield Middle School in the band. I went through the high school program in the marching band. I played in the Bloomfield Youth Band. My roots run very strong in the North Jersey music community. So thank you guys for being a part of it. It's where I came from, so it means a lot to be here. Thank you guys.
Big round of applause for the first soloist. It's really not easy to do what they just did. They put themselves out there, tried something totally new. Look at that. You got a standing ovation, everybody. Well done. All right, and now the moment we've all been waiting for. We think you've all been waiting for it too. How's this gonna work? I think everyone is just gonna rush the stage like a crazy rock concert. No, no, no. You have a much more orderly way of doing that. I'll leave this to the capable hands of your fantastic band instructors. How do we want to go about this?
All right, so all the high school students, you can start making your ways up the sides of the stage. In the meantime, get set up in the regular seating we did today. We're going to invite up Mr. Andrew Lattis, the president of the Parsippany Education Foundation, to say a few words. So high school students, let's get seated. Try to stay as quiet as you can so we can hear Mr. Lattis.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. As Gregory had stated, my name is Andrew Lattis, and I am currently the president of the Parsippany Education Foundation. I have to say what an honor it is for PEF to be able to provide the funding for today's wonderful program. I wanted to thank the band teachers and instructors, Gregory Delakian and Michael Iapika, for taking the initiative to research and put together this amazing grant proposal. When we received this grant proposal for Lucky Chops back in early November, all the members of PEF were extremely impressed at the way this project could bring such great value to the band members of the Parsippany school system and their teachers. We are so pleased to be able to see that clearly in action during today's Lucky Chops concert. What an amazing job, guys. My fifth grade little girl came home at about 3 o'clock from school saying, "Lucky Chops was amazing, Dad, I want to go tonight with you again." So anyway, she's here for an encore. So amazing job, everyone. I just want to share a little bit about about PEF. For over 25 years, the Education Foundation has given back to the students of the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. Over $420,000 in grants and scholarships have been awarded to our 14 district schools and graduating seniors since 1996. Grant proposals are put forth by our school community to enrich the opportunities and experiences of students in the Parsippany Troy Hills School District. Its board of directors consists of volunteers committed to developing a community of learners. We are so pleased to be a part of this great event, and if you're interested in hearing more about our foundation, feel free to access our website at pef4kids.com. We are honored to fund this great project tonight, and have a great evening on this final encore. We're excited to hear it. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everyone.
And really quickly, before we finish up, just a couple of acknowledgments. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mr. Delakian. I'm one of the band directors at Parsippany High. Also have been a part of Parsippany for my whole life, basically, as a student and back here. So I can't thank the Parsippany Education Foundation enough for allowing us to do these type of events that will hopefully inspire not just the students you see here, but also, like we said, the 1,200 students that were here earlier today. I just want to draw your attention to the program. Most of you probably scanned it coming in, but definitely check it out. There's more info about the Lucky Chops on there. You can see them again. They do concerts all over the place. You can also check out all the upcoming events we have going on in the district. There are a lot. So make sure you check out the program, even though most people look at the program and they're like, oh, is this the set list or whatever? Look at the program because there's a lot of awesome information. All the students are listed in there from both schools. All the teachers from all the schools that were involved. All 14 schools brought tons of kids here today. Also, there's interactive links throughout there too. So like, Andrew said, there's a link right to the PEF website. There's a link to the Lucky Chops. There's lots of links to our social media for both schools. So definitely check out the program if you didn't get a chance. Scan it on your way out, or you can just go to the Parsippany High website, phsbands.com. There's a link right there. And we were live streaming tonight, so everyone on the stage, wave to the cameras, wave to the people at home that are watching from their couch maybe. And you guys can go back and watch that again later on because it'll just go into replay. I want to thank the Sound and Light crew here at Parsippany Hills High School, Mr. Nichols, and also we had Dylan Franz, a senior here who was here all day helping us, so thank you. The Par Hills custodial staff and secretarial staff for all their help with the logistics of getting today to happen. I want to thank also our transportation department for busing, like we said, 1,200 people here and back to their schools in time for dismissal. So thank you to Tiffany Pizza Hills and her crew. Thank you to our band boosters at both schools, band and music boosters, for helping with providing hospitality for the group, also just helping getting the word out and helping support everything we do. So thank you to the PHS band boosters and the PHHS music boosters and the marching band boosters too. Even they weren't involved with tonight, but thank them also because the boosters are the best. I think that's pretty much everything. I'm going to stop talking now. But thank you all so much for coming. One big hand for the Lucky Chops again for coming out now. This last tune we're doing is going to involve all of the high school students who are in concert band and wind ensemble. We just rehearsed this for the first time today. It was awesome. I hope they had a lot of fun playing it. So this is Coco, and you're going to hear some solos from more students as well. Thank you, and hope you have fun.
Everybody ready?
right, thank you so much for joining us. Really quickly, while we have everyone on stage, we're just gonna let's do a really quick picture. Really quick while we have everybody on stage, all right? Feel free to take out your cameras now if you want.
Yeah, let's go on the edge.
Thank you.
How about it for these youngsters?
Cool. All right, thank you so much. Everyone get home safely. Thank you for coming out.